Story I'm about to tell is one of the darkest times of my life. I've never told this story on camera before, but I thank you for the safe space for me to tell it. I'm gonna let you know now, this is a trigger warning and I do not advise you listen to this video if you don't like certain gruesome details. Part 5. Y'all, so obviously the night I told my mom I was pregnant, we didn't say too much of anything to each other. I stayed in my room, that was that. The next morning comes. We got an appointment to go to Planned Parenthood, and I remember the day we drove there, we prayed, we had a talk about like what is right, what is wrong, like what do I want to do. And in my childlike mind, I just didn't feel like I was mature or ready enough to have a baby, y'all. And this is something that I've carried with me for a long time, okay? So here we go. We get to the Planned Parenthood. So when you go to Planned Parenthood, they confirm pregnancy, they do an ultrasound to see like how far along you are, and they give you your options. Mind y'all, this was back in 2015. Back in 2015, the abortion laws were way more lenient than they are today. Let's keep that in mind. So we go, we confirm pregnancy, and then we do the ultrasound. The ultrasound gauge that I was around 20 something weeks. I did not know I was that far along. Like I told y'all in the last video, I would feel flutters, but I didn't think it was a baby. You know what I mean? So the lady told my mom that, hey, you have like 4 to 5 days to figure out what you want to do before this becomes illegal. So you need to figure it out. Me and my mom went home, we discussed our options, and we just decided to go through with it. I remember the day of the appointment, y'all. I remember my mom couldn't come in the back with me. She stayed out in the front. I went in the back with the nurse. They did the IV because they had to give me anesthesia. I remember the doctor telling me to look into the ceiling, and it was a blue ceiling with white clouds. It was the ceiling of a sky. And he was like, count down from 5. By the time I got to 3, I was groggy. I was kind of out of it. You know what I'm saying? But I remember feeling that tug. Like I felt it from right up here. Y'all, I started like fighting. I started getting strong, and it got so bad to where they had to call the other nurses in there to hold me down because I was fighting them under anesthesia. After that, it was so painful too, y'all. Like, oh my God. We got done with the appointment and I went home. My father, because I've always struggled with my period, he thought I was just having a really bad period. He didn't know the decision that me and my mom had decided to go through with. If he would have known, I would not have had that abortion. That's just what it is. I literally felt like a fuck up. I felt like I had did one of the worst things known to man.